The perfect draft pick for the Cleveland Cavaliers has been revealed by insiders. A guy that will fit Kenny Atkinson's system, a guy that will fit in with the Cavaliers' core four, their culture, and the team around them. Hey everybody, Billy Beebe back with you talking draft in draft season with the Cleveland Cavaliers, a team that does not have a first round pick, but still has 2 picks in the second round. So we have an opportunity to give you some names to watch for as the Cavaliers come up on day 2, to be hopeful, to be excited, to hope they can land a guy like the guy we'll talk about today. We'll also talk about kind of where the Cavaliers stand as a team, picks they've made over the past few years. So there's a lot to get to in this draft, but I know when you're into that late first, early second round, it's tough to know the guys and break them down. I'm going to give you a name today and sources to check out more names. That's what we do for you here on Cavs Digest. Keep you informed, entertain you, get you down in the comments, talking as Cavs fans, as people that are plugged in and knowing things. So, as always, drop down in the comments, let us know what you think, and be sure to subscribe. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, do it. It's time, whether you've watched 1 video or 100 videos. So the NBA draft is here. As we talked about, Cavaliers, no first-round pick. They are still paying for the Donovan Mitchell trade. I have no issue with it. I'd have given 5 more first-round picks for what we've gotten out of Donovan Mitchell. It's been an amazing and fun 3 years, and it looks to be another amazing year next year with the East being wide open. So I have no issue with the picks the Cavaliers have given up. And again, if Utah said, I don't know, we need 1 more, you owe us 1 more, whatever, we'll give it up. But Koby Altman's got some work to do. 2 second-round picks at 49 and 59. I believe the one is from Milwaukee, so, and the other's from Utah. So, I mean, the Cavaliers are not even using their own picks. They're on swaps and whatnot. So, picks they've gotten from the past. So, it's tough to break down the names and the guys in the second round, right? Because the Cooper Flags, the Harpers, they're gone. The Concanuples, they're gone. The guys that are at the top of that draft, DJ Viscombe, all gone. You get into that second round, it's tough. So the name I bring to the forefront today for you is Koby Brea, the shooting guard out of Kentucky, and the key word is shooter. There's a lot to break down with Brea, which we will get into. First things first, things you want to look at if you're interested in that second round area, but you don't know who's who or what's what. Okay, so this is from the ringer.com, the Ringer NBA Draft Guide. They've got those top 50 prospects mapped out like that. You can actually click on that arrow, not in this video, but on the website, and get a more detailed look at a guy like Koby Brea. First off, you're picking a basketball player named Koby. It's good luck in itself, okay? Movement shooter, pull-up threat, catch-and-shoot threat, perimeter shooting. Shoot, 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 a shooter. That's what you are getting in Koby Brea. Really, really excited about the opportunity of the Cavaliers possibly getting Brea. However, the issue you can see there, listed at 36, early second rounder, the Cavs would have to, two second-round picks and Isaac Okoro and Dean Wade just to get a look and to get a shot at getting a guy like Brea and adding him to the end of your bench. You are getting an experienced shooter. He was a guy at Dayton, did a couple years at Dayton, then transferred to Kentucky for his final year. Just an excellent shooter. Really, really good. You can see almost 44% this past season at Kentucky, so he hung with that SEC basketball in the same amount of minutes. At Dayton, almost 50%. 50% from 3. He was 50% from the field. Just a quality catch-and-shoot guy, a quality perimeter threat when shooting. Now, you obviously want to get into the bad. And so this is from The Athletic. The Athletic has the top 75 NBA prospects. So if you want to get a top-to-bottom look at NBA prospects, this is a breakdown here. You can read through that whole thing, pause and read through that whole thing if you'd like. First off, I want to start with the comparisons. Okay, so you get that Duncan Robinson comparison. I'm okay with that. A Duncan Robinson-esque player for the Cavaliers. Not only do you get that shooting ability, but usually a guy like Duncan Robinson, Koby Brea in this scenario, is ready to go day one. Now, that doesn't mean he's starting for you. That doesn't mean he's taking up minutes right away for the Cavaliers. But a guy like Koby Brea can play for you. There is no curve. He's just a shooter. So he'll do that right away, right? He can do that from day one for you, just the same as Duncan Robinson did in the NBA, and he's carved out quite the career, well paid at this point. Upside, they predicted a Tyler Hero-esque player. But, of course, with the good comes the bad and the ugly. This is a bad defender. This is a... If you're on the floor, you're a 0 on defense. And we can jump in more in a second about who the Cavaliers already have that's like that. But, you can see the Athletic grading him as one of the worst defenders they've seen. Can't keep up with other players. Perimeter defense is terrible. First step is terrible. No steals. No impact defending like blocks or tip passes or anything like that. So look, Duncan Robinson doesn't do that. Dalton Connect for the Lakers, who's on and off playing wise, doesn't do that either. So already with Brea, you know what you're getting. And again, the defense is probably never going to improve. You're just getting a really good shooter. For me, I think a guy that they can plug and play from day one and not have fans arguing about in the chat would be tremendous. A guy that just fits in immediately, can play 10 minutes a game, knock down a 3 or 2, and go back and sit down is terrific. You have a guy right now in Sam Merrill that does that. Now, Sam Merrill's really good in the regular season. He's terrible in the postseason. He's unplayable in the playoffs. I think the Cavaliers are done with him. There's no money to offer. I think you're cooked on that front with Sam Merrill. So to replace him with a younger player who can step in right away and play and maybe be better, I think is a really, really big deal that he could possibly fit in. And it's going to be tough to get him. As I said, get ready to package Okoro, Dean Wade, and 2 picks to move up and get this guy. The bonus is teams look ready to deal. It seems like teams have been dealing specifically for the draft. Portland, Brooklyn, Atlanta, Boston, second apron. All of those teams getting ready to go. All those teams flowing and making trades with the draft in mind. Now the Cavaliers have more guys to look at. I do want to note in what I showed you there, 59 from the Athletic, the 59th best prospect, that is in the Cavaliers' range. The Cavaliers could get a look at it. However, for the Ringer, who I actually trust more on draft stuff, 36. So there's a big gap there, and that could tell you whether the Cavaliers can sit nicely and snag him, or whether the Cavaliers have to trade up, give up some assets to get a guy like Koby Brea. So you can drop down in the comments. Have I sold you on Kentucky's Koby Brea? Dayton, it's Koby Brea. If you're an Ohio people, you love the Dayton Flyers, always fun to watch. Are you okay with 0 defense from a guy like this? Is the quality almost 44% shooting from 3, is that worth it to you? Almost 50 at Dayton, sacrificing the defense. Do you think the Cavaliers can get Brea? Does this seem like a guy that's ranked too high for them to snag with their 49th or 59th pick? Again, I think I know the answer to this, but would you give up Okoro or Dean Wade to move up and get a guy like Koby Brea? Glad to introduce you to this guy if you didn't already know him. If you did know him, maybe you got some more info, or you got some info on where to look at draft prospects. I'm going to bring you more. Matt's going to bring you more, and of course, we will react to all the draft picks here on Cavs Digest.